Hey guys, it's finally time. The day has arrived where we can all take a look at everyone's contest photo entry. I'm really excited about getting everyone's photo in, but my excitement turned to I don't know what the proper word would be to use here, would be dread, I guess, because after getting the first 4 or 5 pictures, I realized that this was going to be really harder than I thought it was going to be. I knew it was going to be difficult in the beginning, but man, guys, I'm telling you, this has been difficult. It really has. There's just no other way to say it's been a really difficult process for me to go through, and also for the other judge, Lawn Boys Post 1975, which is his name is Dave. A lot of back and forth with trying to narrow it down to in the original video I said we'd narrow it down to. Me and myself and Dave would narrow it down to at least 3 pictures. Well, I had a problem doing that. I don't know. I just couldn't do it. I couldn't get it past 5, and that's the reason I picked Dave, the voice of reason, a really nice guy. If you guys are not familiar with Lawn Boys Post 1975, he does collect Star Wars action figures and Hot Wheels, but mostly it's a gaming channel. I'll add a link in the description to a video that I did an intro in for him, so you can actually see myself in the intro for his video for his Star Wars, or in the attic when he went through all of his vintage Star Wars. It's a really good video. One of the super nice guy, one of my longtime friends here on YouTube. Like I said, the voice of reason. He's a wizard with words, easy to listen to, and very intelligent. And I knew when I first started doing this that if I would pick somebody to be the judge who would be outside the action figure community, that Lawn Boys Post 1975 would be the guy to pick. So guys, be sure to check out Dave. Like I said, there'll be a link in the description. Anyway, back to the judging. I narrowed it down, all the photos down to 5, which I knew, that would never going to work. We had to get it down to at least 3, and after a lot of back and forth, I finally narrowed it down and we come to the agreement on the 3 pictures, or the photos that you're going to see right here in just a few minutes. But before we do that, guys, I really have enjoyed everyone's picture. I put all my personal feelings aside and just actually, went with the photos that was the best, that I thought that was the best to pick for the finalist. Like I said, these 3 photos is coming up. You guys are going to be the one who vote on them to actually pick just one winner out of those 3 photos. And I really do appreciate everybody that entered the contest. And I'm going to turn it over to Lawn Boys Post 1975 now and let him take you through his process on his thoughts on the 3 finalists.
Hey there, Star Wars fans. My name is Lawn Boys Post 1975. I'm pretty sure most of you don't even know who I am. I do have my own channel. I've been very, very good mates with Mad Wobber now since must be 2011, and I do have a few friends who hang out in the action figure in the Mad Wobber universe. So, mate, first of all, Greg, I have to say, hugely, surprised and honoured that you would ask me to help judge you in your action scene or diorama competition. And I have to say to every single person who entered, I know it's a cliche that people always say this is the start of a competition, but the quality of pictures was absolutely fantastic. It was incredible. It was really very, very difficult to judge. What you don't know is he put a video unlisted behind the scenes, and I must have watched that video easily about 35 times, just constantly pausing it, trying to work out what my favourites are. Now, I managed to narrow it down. It was very difficult, as I said, to 3 individuals. I come up with a 3rd place, a 2nd place, and a 1st place. These are my thoughts and my feelings, So, as I said, it was so difficult to come up with these 3 people. So I'm going to tell you what they are, who they are, and what I liked about them. So first of all, sorry, I'm doing it on paper because I'm proper old school. If you've seen my channel, you'll fully understand that. 3rd choice, I'm going to have to say Sleazy Collector for his excellent sequence of the ARC Troopers. I really, really liked this picture because of the sharp focus on the first 2, looking in opposite directions, and then you had the 2 in the background with a slightly softer, more blurred focus. It gave it a kind of very sort of cinematic quality. It was basically, they were drawing a perimeter. It was kind of you felt in the middle of an action sequence. I really liked that, and the way it kind of darkened a little bit around the edges. Really enjoyed that picture. It just felt like, you know, a squad in threat or in peril, and, you know, the focus was absolutely excellent on it. My second choice was Nightwing 9797. This is a perfect example of a simple idea, less is more, or at least this is how I interpreted it, because it was almost a perfect divide between light, you know, at the forefront and towards the bottom of the picture, and darkness, you know, up top and in the background. And the first thing that my eyes were drawn to was, you know, obviously, as you would be in this, was the fire, before you slowly looked up and you realised standing behind this fire, but still an excellent sharp focus in the darkness, was our two protagonists, Spider-Man and Spider-Woman. It just had a brilliant sort of kind of the lull before the storm, you know, like a Judgment Day thing, the night before the battle. I really like that. Very simple, good use of light and darkness. But my favourite would have to be the Budget Jedi for his a scene featuring Riddick and a Predator. I like the fact, I'm assuming as well, that was filmed outside, or the picture was taken outside. I mean, that's what it looked like to me, which added a very organic sort of, you know, feeling to it. But I like the fact, sorry, I do apologise, the fact that it was two characters from completely different franchises who basically represented the same thing, you know, very well trained killers or hunters, to some degree, both with a code of honour. And the majority of the picture was Riddick in that pose, waiting, you know, like a divide, a 45-degree divide, and it was, you know, basically it was him setting him up, his waiting, his purpose, his presence. And because the Predator, and you didn't even see the entirety of the Predator. You saw it in the background, you know, considerably smaller than Riddick, and as I said, you didn't see all of the Predator. It was him coming into shot, and it very perfectly summed up, you know, prey, walking into the path of the hunter completely unaware of what was going to happen to him. Really liked it. You know, it was very dramatic. It had a sense of tension, and it had a brilliant cinematic quality. So those are my three choices in third, second, and first place. And once again, Greg, thank you so much for asking me to be a part of helping you judge your competition.
Once again, I'd like to thank Dave, Lawn Boys Post 1975, for helping me judge this contest. And he's absolutely right. It was very difficult to process and go through all of these just really amazing pictures. It was hardest on me, you know. I had to put all my personal feelings aside and just actually judge on the three best pictures. And for the longest time, I was stuck on, I think it was 6 pictures. I just couldn't narrow it down to 3. So I knew it was going to be a hard process to go through, but I didn't realize that it was going to be this difficult. And I'd like to thank each and every one of you who entered the contest. Really amazing pictures on everyone's part. Don't want anyone to be upset if your picture wasn't chosen for the finalist, but those are the 3 that myself and Dave have picked, and that's the ones that we're going to stick with. Now, it's your guys' turn to vote. All of my subscribers, you get to choose the winner of these 3 photos. So only vote once, and it's going to be a difficult process for you guys to go through on these 3 photos. So once again, I'd like to thank Dave and everyone who entered the contest. Good luck to the finalists, and here's your chance to pick the winner, guys. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it.